Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to click the bell and subscribe. I am 3 weeks postpartums with the twins. This is baby boy. We are getting ready for our first bath and we're gonna see how that goes, and I'm gonna take y'all along with me. I am here to tell y'all about my C-section experience and my hospital stay after delivering the babies. Before I do make this video, I want y'all to know that my experience is not you guys' experience, and my body is not your body. So I don't want any of you that is due for a C-section, that have no choice but to have a C-section. I don't want y'all to be scared because of my experience or hearing from my experience. I honestly do not think that my experience that I am going to share is from C-section, but I feel like part of it is. So as we get the babies a bath and the day prolongs, I will share my story with you guys. My husband goes back to work from leave tomorrow. I feel like it's gonna be a lot, but I think I got this. Ain't that right? He seemed to like his bath a lot, y'all. I'm so excited. Okay, so we came home on January the 1st, which is on a Monday, and everything was good. I stayed so many days because my blood pressure was high and they wanted to monitor me overnight to check and see if everything was okay and that I was okay going home. Well, anyways, Wednesday night, I started feeling very sick and I felt like I had to use the restroom. I go to the bathroom and I could not use the bathroom. I felt very bloated and I was hurting and feeling very weak. So anyways, I went to the bathroom. Y'all, I stayed in there for 2 hours trying to use the bathroom. Didn't even know I was in there that long. Well, I was in back and forth, in and out of the bathroom. So that was 2 hours. And so me listening to my body, I thought that I needed maybe a laxative, a suppository, anything in that area. So I did a suppository and I waited for like an hour and a half to go back to the bathroom. Nothing happened. So I was like, dang, am I that backed up? Ended up doing another suppository in like 2 hours. Went back to the bathroom. Nothing happened. So by this time, I feel so much pressure down below in my bottom, in my vagina, everything, my hips. It just felt like everything was just swelling and I couldn't walk. It was hurting to walk. I could walk. It was just hurting to walk. But I was getting slower and slower as time went by. Okay, so I told my husband that I didn't feel good. And every step that I took, I was getting weaker and weaker and weaker. I finally said, I think I need to go to the hospital because I just don't feel right. I don't feel right. I can't poop. I can't do nothing, and it hurts to pee. Everything was all just happening at once, and it was going so fast. So got to the hospital. I was able to walk in. Y'all, by the time they called me back to the emergency room, I couldn't walk. I needed a wheelchair. So they got me back, and when I got back on the bed, it seemed like everything just rushed my whole body, and I just started like spazzing. My whole body was just like aching, and the pain was very unbearable. So they gave me morphine for the pain. It didn't help. The morphine did not help. It helped, but before it helped, it gave me more pain down my legs, and it was the worst feeling that I've ever endured. I swear, like, I ain't never felt this before, y'all. So the pain was shooting through my legs. I was not able to use my hips for about 6 hours. So like hips below, I couldn't move them. I could only move my top half, and I needed the nurse and my husband to help me like 100%. I couldn't do anything. They had to bring the bedside toilet, the bed pan. I had to get on the pan. I just could not move. So anyways, they ended up doing a CT scan because of the pain that I told them that I was having. I let them know also that I had not passed a stool since before going in. Since before going in to have the babies. So that had been a week and a half. I had not passed a bowel movement. So go back for the CT scan, and needed help off the bed and to get the scan and everything. So anyways, get the scan, yada yada. It wasn't 5 minutes. It was about 10 nurses rushing in there to me, y'all. They taking blood from my left arm, from my right arm. They're putting patches all over me. Ended up being septic. My kidneys was infected. My colon was infected. Colon and kidneys inflamed. And I was just off the charts. The infection was getting ready to spread all over my body. And once the doctor told me that, it was just, all I thought about was my babies. Like, I can't leave my babies. I just had twins. I want to get back to my twins. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna take some medicine and be okay. Nope. I stayed a whole nother week in the hospital. I had to be on antibiotics 24/7. Ended up having to get a blood transfusion. They drew my blood and it was pink. And I said, wait, am I even alive right now? Like, come on. Okay, so drew my blood. It was pink. Got a blood transfusion, antibiotics 24/7, on fluids 24/7, and pain medicine around the clock. Oh, and I also had to, this was the only way that I can use the bathroom. I had this gallon jug, and I had to drink it within an hour. I don't even think it was a gallon. I think it was 2 gallons, honestly, and it was so much. It didn't taste bad. It tasted like the glucose drink when you go take it when for your pregnancy. Seriously, it tasted with lemon lime. That was the flavor, and that's exactly what it tasted like. Well, anyways, I had to drink like a cup within every 10 minutes, but it had to be gone within an hour, and I was like, Okay, so I drank half of it and it made me go for sure, for sure. So anyways, I ended up standing there for a week, y'all, getting a blood transfusion. I don't want to wake him up. Let me see. They have I'm bruised it slowly. So can y'all see it? I don't know, but it's on both arms. I still got these. I still got shots. They was giving me medicine left to right to just calm my body down. My blood pressure, I ended up having high blood pressure, and while they tried to cure the high blood pressure, give me blood pressure medicine, I started getting heart palpitations. I hope that's how you say it, but I started getting heart palpitations, and the highest my heart rate got up to was 153, and the highest my blood pressure got up to was 170 over 83, 84, or 170 over 90. Y'all, I went through it. But let me tell y'all, I realized I couldn't be without my baby, so I ended up calling my husband, and luckily they ended up letting the baby stay. I didn't care how sick I was, how weak I was. I wanted my babies. So the babies came and they stayed, and daddy stayed also. But he was back and forth, of course, with the kids back home, the other 3 at home. But mama had her babies, and I believe that's what got me through. But y'all, please do not compare your experience with my experience. Like I said before, I don't want y'all getting scared out of a C-section. I don't want y'all thinking that a C-section is horrible. So I realized that my pain wasn't all from C-section. It was me being severely constipated and just anxiety, and I'm saying anxiety because of the blood pressure and the heart palpitations. But I was constipated and ended up just not going, and it was sitting in me, getting infected or infecting me. It was just a whole lot, y'all. But I'm better now. I am so much better now. I got my babies. I'm home. I'm healthy. I did not have to get sent home on no medicine, no high blood pressure medicine. I did come home with pain medicine though, and I rarely take that. Ibuprofen and hydros. So now I am healing. You can barely see my scar. I'm happy about that. The C-section, it wasn't that bad. It was just everything that was going on while, you know, pregnant. Healing from the C-section, it is nothing. It was just the pain that I was enduring with the infection and everything, but I'm better now. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I fixed baby girl a bottle before her bath because she was just a little too upset. So gonna get her a bath. We're gonna feed her and then give her a bath and then put her back down for a nap.
right here. You feel me pushing? So I push down, I make sure that it collapses, so I know it's a good vein. This one's big, you're gonna need to close it.